Hey people, Intro here, 3v3, Fend Unlock Blue Team. Couple of Techmarines first up, Real Friends Don't Kiss. Got some Ultramarines, and we have Alex, ex-Legio, rocking some Dark Angels. These guys start with a bolt gun, can get a melee loadout, support with structures and repair. Rounding off the team here, Scissors 922 as a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support fighting in melee. Starts with a refractor shield, can shoot his own fellas in the head. On the red team, got ourselves a Chaos Invasion. Here is KGolanski with a Plague Champion. Starts off with a damage over time bolt gun. Can get to melee weapons. Debilitates enemies and supports allies. Can repair your stuff as well. This is the Night Lord's elite scheme alongside Kata 8 as a Chaos Lord. A durable and destructive hero walking through objects that cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption. Fighting in melee. Trying to get a Techmarine now. Rounding off the teams, Tachyon as a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. Got some Black Legion here. Lord Commissar in amongst a bunch of heretics. A decent fight for him with the shield up. Sorcerer's looking for a Doom Bolt, I would think. Just going to melee some guardsmen for now. These guys are on the southeast corner. There's the Doom Bolts. Starting ability of the Chaos Sorcerer. And it can be vicious early game. Just saw it there. Special attack misses though. And they do get him out of there. Lord Commissar slashed through 5 heretics and then leaves. That's a decent chunk of XP for him. Yeah, look at that. Almost half of his XP bar there. Back towards the mid. Contested victory point is red, and heretics are grabbing the wreck point. We got some grenade launchers up. Some Chaos Space Marines, of course. And a Techmarine getting the Chaos Lord out of there. Plague Champion looking for some heavy cover. There we go. Up against Tactical Marines and heavy cover. Need some worship from Nurgle. Plant the Plague Champion behind heavy cover early game with Nurgle worship, and he can outshoot most things. 2-1 cap very early on for the red team. Heretics get an aspiring champion, giving up this worshipping lark and go for some melee. It's always that choice, isn't it? Do you be patient with your heretics, especially when you're Nurgle and you've got that Nurgle worship when you're the Plague Champion? Do you be patient, sit back, try to just attrition death your enemy, or do you go attack mode with your heretics? They lost 4 models on that push. Would it have been better to wait and be a bit more patient? He's got more CSM coming in too. Being patient against Space Marines though could lead to Assault Marines jumping on you early game, so wanted to get out there. Now going to decap the VP as well. Heretics down to 4 models including the aspiring champion. They're only like 12 or 13 to reinforce, but still, I don't want to lose them. And I don't think that was a necessary Doom Blast there. People tend to use their Doom Blast a little bit willy-nilly. Down to just the aspiring champion. Did not get a decap, but was able to get some wreck points going. In the mid, some dead heretics, a couple of tactical marines, and they're eating some chaos warp fire type stuff right now from the combi flamer. I doubt it's just regular fire, right? Some snipers up for Alex. Going to be triple at least. I think I saw Golanski in the chat earlier saying 4 snipers, so maybe they fought these guys before and he knows what to expect. Or maybe he just fought Alex before. 2-1 cap here, very even on the VPs. Only 40 or so in it. Trying to get on the power was Scissors. Did take one of the gens down, that's alright. Scouts get mobbed by melee from the Chaos Space Marines. They have their Eternal War upgrades, giving them 20% more damage. Devastate to stop them in the tracks though with some suppression. Plague Champion able to heal himself. Breath of Nurgle there. 215. A heal of 215. I think it used to be 170 something, didn't it? It's a while ago now. Doom Bolts seemed to hit it a bit short there. Didn't quite touch the Kata Devils. These guys for Scissors 922. Very versatile infantry squad. Can disrupt from long range and short range. There's a shotgun blast. Also suppresses units, that thing. And they can fight at range with shotguns and in melee with some power melee Katachan knives. 444 to 470. Aspiring champion also for Tachyon. No aspiring champion for Kata. Does get some raptors up though. Jump troops that suppress when they land. It is indeed 4 snipers for Alex at the moment. Quite a lot invested in these scouts then. No sergeants. Burst firing down. Havoc models, they're down to 1 and they take them out. Havocs are wiped by the snipers there. Stayed in play way too long, Kata. Although, whose Havocs were they? Were they Kata's Havocs? I'm not sure, actually. They must have been. Oh, they could have been Tachyons. I think they were Tachyon's Havocs. Yeah. And I don't think Tachyon was paying attention to this area. Maybe Kata was trying to ping him. Raptors on the way now for Golanski. There's a Raptor jump, but they missed the suppression. Can they get it on the secondary little leap there? They can't quite. Doom bolts. That is an awesome Doom bolt shot on the pile of snipers there. Got a good few models, and they will cost power to reinforce. The Raptors got messed up quite a lot there. Big messy fight. Lord Commissar now coming in to tie things up, which is a big help. Sorcerer's going to fall, I think. Does indeed go down. Lord Commissar hits level 2. Tax run with only 1 model there for Alex. It's a bunch of reinforcing to do. Seems like he's alright on the way to tier 2 here. Tier 2 now for Tachyon. A little bit of corn worship. These guys now shooting those grenade launchers. Can they take down the Lord Commissar? They can't quite do it. Melee fellas in on the Techmarine. Only the aspiring champion lives. They're always going to drop models, aren't they, in big fights like that? Old heretics. 444 to 397. A turret is up from one of the Techmarines in the mid from Realfriendsdon'tkiss. Starts off as a heavy bolter tarantula turret, but he can get missile launcher on that thing in tier 2. Plague champion goes down. Should get revived there, I would think. Who's that in the garrison? That's Tactical Marines in the garrison. Taking grenade launcher hits. Raptors lying in wait. 3 models, very low health. Don't need to be careful of the sniper shots I'm hearing. Turret is taken out. Sniper is starting to get shots again. Sniper rifles are a setup weapon. You need to put it up and tear it down again to move. Typically you want to shoot and move, shoot and move. Even if you don't need to move, you may need to move suddenly. So if you're already moving, then it's alright. There's no reason to stay set up for prolonged periods since there's a big gap between shots anyway. You may as well move between them, if you can micro it, that is. On the southeast, contested power, turning blue. Guardsmen with sergeants, Atherton Devils, alongside our Lord Commissar should be putting his shield down here so that he gets energy back. 423 to 373. 2 to 1 for red. Tier 2's coming in. Blood Crusher coming in for Tachyon. Looks like Alex was the last to go tier 2. Not too far behind though, which is not bad considering all the power spent on sniper rifles. You okay there, Mr. Lord Commissar? Looks like 4 hit points, 5. I think he's alright. I think he's alright. Sorcerer down though. And here comes the Blood Crusher, breaking stuff already. This is a demon with vehicle armor. Good mobility, good DPS, but not the toughest thing around, especially since it lacks melee resistance. You can worship it though as a demon. And Tachyon worship would give it invisibility, infiltration, which turns into a damage resistance to ranged fire if you are spotted. So it's a pretty good worship for the Blood Crusher. I mean, they're all pretty good. Tier 2 in now for Golanski. Raptors getting an aspiring champion immediately. Already have one for Kata. There's the jump on the big blob. Again, a big blob of snipers. They need to be a bit more careful, Alex, and split those guys up slightly. It can be difficult to do because you often want to target the same thing with your snipers, so they move to the same spot. 2 to 1 cap here. 399 to 354. Aspiring champion gets an awesome weapon for the Raptors. Big old blood maul thing. Those guys run off. Sentinel with the missile launcher there. Done well to keep it alive. Mark of Khorne Chaos Space Marines for Kata. Aspiring champion in the way. He'll get a melter pistol, which was buffed a few updates ago. Melter pistol's a bit more scary. There he is. Khorne Shrine going up. No, sorry, a Nurgle Shrine. It was glowing red. I thought it was a Khorne Shrine. That's going to heal And if you're worshipping, reinforce allies around it. There we go, they are worshipping the shrine. And enemies will be suppressed by the shrine. Heavy bolter turret going up in the mid. Picking off down this southeast side. Blood Crusher looking for targets. Maybe wants to go straight for the Techmarine here. Because it's got that melter gun and he is targeting the Blood Crusher. Down it goes. Sentinel with the missile launcher taking it out. Markov Corner CSM in amongst all those sniper fellas. They run away. There's a Dreadnought up though. That's bad news for those Markov Corner CSM. Oh, yet more snipers is it for Alex? Okay. 5 sniper scouts. Blood Crushers are being taken out too easily. Might be worth getting some Chaos Dreadnoughts. With that autocannon, they could just stand and shoot down these sniper fellas. Turret here struggling to suppress these tactical marines at that range. Missile launcher fellas, they want to take down the shrine, do they? No, they're going for the turret. The turret isn't firing back at them for some reason, but here comes some heretics. And the Plague Champions here to help out. Level 2. Heavy bolter can't quite set up there, but the Dreadnought comes in. And the Dreadnought is an absolute nightmare in melee mode for those heretics. Splash damage, heavy melee, just cleaving through them there. And they barely make it out. Raptors jumping on the Techmarine. He is quite a big threat now with the melter gun and the marked target, so it's good to target him early, I think. Other Techmarine has no war gear whatsoever, and this guy's now getting the refractor field. So he can stand up to those melee fights a bit longer, draining his shield instead of his health. Dreadnought chases off some other fellas. They can now take out the shrine. And look at all those sniper scouts. Tier 3 for Real Friends Don't Kiss. Got a plasma cannon devastator squad as well, and some more tactical marines. Triple cap here. Good passage of play for the blue team. Easily won the mid. Doom bolts. Doesn't quite hit flush there. And snipers here absolutely destroying the Sorcerer's face. He has to run. Does he make it? 11 hit points. Looks like he made it. Here comes the Chaos Lord. Does have the Dark Halo. Needs to throw it up surely. Lord Commissar out of there. Havoc's barely survive. Let the galaxy burn. Does a couple of good hits. Forces a big retreat. Didn't need to retreat these guys. That's a nice tool to have, isn't it? Against those snipers. Sentinel getting very low. And he does have Combi Flamer. Red team losing their natural, having to take it back. Thanks to the Techmarine, it looks like. 366 to 184. Still... Oh, now it's a 2-to-1. Who's this? That's the Chaos Lord again. He is able to fire on the Sentinel. Look at the damage. Sentinel's going to go down. And does go down. Not sure what Scissors was up to there. I don't think he'd want it to just wipe for population, since it does have missile launcher and stuff. Tactical Marines getting very close. Are they trying to bash power? Yeah, looks like they bashed the gen. Markov Corner CSM will tear apart Tactical Marines. Raptors jumping in now. Dreadnought just hanging out. Needs to counter-initiate over here. This is what he's here for. He's turning around. He's leaving. You've got to fight those fellas. This is what you're made to do. Counter these melee squads. Tactical Marines are wiped out because the Dreadnought didn't help. Very wary of losing the Dreadnought, it seems. Doesn't know what's back here, but there was nothing here to really threaten it. Got some Mark of VIII CSM. They can't really threaten it that much. The Lord Commissar with the Fist of Brockus. Some Mark of VIII CSM with Inferno Bolts. Make him leave. The Sorcerer goes down again. There's the Chaos Lord now. Just coming out of base. Leveling to 3. Predator tank for Real Friends Don't Kiss. KGolanski, the last player in tier 2 right now. How are these Raptors doing? Halfway through their level. Katas are level 2. And does Alex just have snipers still, or is there something else that I can't see on the roster? Don't think so. I think it's just snipers. Raptors finding some isolated guardsmen, and they're going to have a bad time. And indeed they run. Chaos now a bit more mindful about watching the central VP, it looks like. Not trying to push forward onto the gens at the moment. I hear Raptors jumping. Oh, over here. That's a Noxious Cloud. Those Raptors are very low. I don't think they can get away. Touch of Nurgle would have saved them, I think. Down they go. The Noxious Cloud, though, doing some work, eh? That might have been an okay trade. Took out a couple of scout squads with snipers. Debatable trade. Bloodletters on the field now for Golanski. Can now pressure the Lord Commissar because he's doing a lot of good work here. Get this guy off the field as soon as you can. There we go. Sometimes that is the way to go, I feel like. Instead of targeting squads and trying to get model losses, just get the enemy hero off the field as soon as you can. Because they can have such a massive impact on the fight. Dreadnought doing his thing. Big Emperor's Fist. Yeah, Bloodletters don't really want to fight him either. 287 to 149. Now, they haven't really done much, have they, to counter the Dreadnought yet? The Havocs still don't have an anti-vehicle weapon. Golanski's getting Havocs now. Alex not happy about scouts going down. Not sure who he's talking to there. You cost me 2 scouts. Did something get in the scouts' way or something? 287 to 149. Didn't look like it. Unless he's just yelling at Golanski. Land Raider Phobos on the way. Chaos Predator on the way. Got some big guns coming. Who's this fella doing? Doesn't have the extra armor yet. 287 to 149. Dark Flames is a good one. Global ability of the Sorcerer. Gets those guys off the field so they can't push. Don't think it's going to kill a model though. But I'd have to spend time healing maybe. Katachin's being sneaky. Oh, these are Stormtroopers, not Katachins. Gonna get grenade in there. Nice grenade. Took out 2 models. Can they finish him? And that was Emperor's Wrath, I think. 1 hit point they can finish on the Sorcerer. Couldn't quite get on them quickly enough there. Was it Emperor's Wrath? Yep, Emperor's Wrath is in. For off-map artillery. And Flak Jacket's in too. Inspire Terror can shoot one of these CSM in the head maybe. A level 5 Chaos Lord. Does this give extra energy? No. So it doesn't really help his Dark Halo very much. But just the extra levels does. Melter Raptors now for Kata. Can threaten these tanks. Well, this one tank. And threaten a Dreadnought. Oh, but they ran into the Emperor's Fist trying to chase down the tank. Dreadnought's been used decently well so far. Aside from that one engagement where I think it should have helped, it's been used kind of defensively. Which is a good way to use your melee Dreadnought in a 3v3, I think. Oh, but now it's taking las cannon shots. Gonna take at least one more, is it? No, those guys move. What are they doing? Where are they going? Got all mixed up. They are able to escape though. 230 to 149. Here is the Land Raider Phobos. With las cannons on the side sponsons. This thing counts as a demon now, so you can worship it and help it out, which is an awesome change, I think. Sorcerer, you okay there, bud? No war gear on this fella. Those guys are power bashing, that's alright, ain't it? There's the Dirgecaster. Stunning these Tactical Marines. Also debuff their damage for a while. I think the debuff lasts a decent amount of time, doesn't it? I still see the red circles. Phobos has taken a lot of damage though. Heretics can repair. And they can shoot at the same time, look. These attacks are really low, not sure what they're trying to do. They're not going to finish it off, are they? Didn't need to lose that model there. Land Raider Redeemer. On the way for Alex. Still has 3 scouts as well. And we got some chosen Plague Marines for Golanski. Unique to the Plague Champion. Damage of a time, power melee knives. I think the damage of a time bit is heavy melee as well. So they could threaten a vehicle if they're there long enough. Very tough, quite slow. Explode on death, all that good stuff. And they can create zombies as well. They're holding the mid quite well here, the Chaos fellas, aren't they? Is it worth putting another turret up? Some more Havocs for sure, I think. Baneblade on the way for Scissors. Big guns are coming. Even more of them. And there's the tier 3 for Golanski finally. How about nukes? 3 players have them, and Real Friends is close to having one. Could see an explosive ending here. What is this? Oh, the Chosen Plague Marines march all the way to the VP, but Mark Target says no. Level 6 Techmarine now, doing some good damage, eh? We need the mid VP, says Real Friends. Yep. Plague Champion could get the Fist as well to help with capping. Phobos is nice and healthy again. Nothing's worshipping it though, eh? Kata could worship it for the speed bonus and the regen and stuff. Scouts going for the VP, are they? Oh, some scouts are on it already. Shotgunner fellas are on it. Techmarine just trading shots with the Phobos there, doing a good work. Big fight. Guards coming in. Chaos Predator backs off. I'm not sure if he has the Mark of Khorne. There is a nuke trying to finish off those scouts on retreat. Probably wasted in the end. I think it maybe wiped one of them. Is that a rocket run? That is a rocket run. I guess what else could it be? Some decent hits. Couldn't quite finish off the las cannon though. And there's your Land Raider Redeemer. This thing you're able to retreat back to and reinforce off, so it's an awesome support vehicle, and it could swing the tide here. 168 to 149. Phobos is very low. Melter Gun Techmarine takes it down. Got tons of XP for that. Look at that. Must have done most of the damage himself. 162 to 149 on the VPs. It's very close. Still holding on to the 2-1 are the red team. Great Unclean One coming in. They've got to deal with a Land Raider Redeemer and a Baneblade now. And there's some Ogryns for Scissors. Great choice, I think. Put some front foot pressure on. That Dreadnought still going. Level 4 with the Dark Age of Technology. Up to almost 1900 hit points on that guy. Bloodletter's white. Chosen Plague Marines coming to the wrong neighborhood are going to wipe here. That must have been a really old order that Golanski forgot about. That's kind of still in play. Getting shots. Not sure what the Plague Champion's plan is. I was going to say that last cannon needs to be very careful. Tachyon says Land Raider coming. Okay, another Phobos on the way. We have a Plasma Techmarine for Real Friends. Very powerful anti-infantry weapon. Whereas the Melter Gun is good against all targets, but it's shorter range. Chaos Terminator is in. Land Raider Redeemer. Oh, it's going to go down. That was a sloppy push, I think, eh? A sloppy push from Alex. The nuke isn't even needed. Although it does catch the things that got out of it. There's that Baneblade doing Baneblade things. That was a Zinchian nuke, so it was from Tachyon. Oh, down goes a Chaos Pred. Trying to push against the Baneblade. Not advisable. Alex is 0 units on the field right now. I guess those guys got caught by the CSM. Now his allies need to carry so he can recover. Has tons of red, has tons of resources. Needs to purchase some stuff. 155 to 90 on the VPs. 2-1 for blue still. Alex needs to get something on the field though. These guys could get onto the VP here, look. I don't think they have something to stop the Terminators right now. And there's a great Unclean One for Kata. And some Loyalist Terminators are in it. Dreadnought now has the assault cannon. 155-72. Another rocket run. Raptor's kind of running into it at the end there. Great Unclean One needs to be careful not to overextend. Very easy to get dragged into a fight with a walker, with a melee walker. Techmarine runs. Had to disable the Land Raider as the retreat point there to get away. Great Unclean One is trying to move back. Melter. Raptors are there as well. Don't quite have enough to get it done alone. 150 to 58 single cap for the red team. Can the Chaos Lord cap with his halo up maybe? Oh, the Techmarine's there. Gets pulled off it though. Now the Chaos Lord tries to cap. 141 to 58. Blue team taking a natural back. Alex gets some Terminators. That's all he's got so far. Get some Devastators up or something, surely. Not sure what he's saving for. Maybe a tank. 137 to 58. Nurgle Shrine going up again. Again, they have to deal with a Land Raider and a Baneblade. But they have a Phobos up. They have Terminators. Great Unclean One can waddle back to base and heal. Lord Commissar down. Oh, Sorcerer's down as well. So they both have one hero down. Although I don't think this guy ever got any war gear, so he's not doing huge amounts. Whereas that Lord Commissar was fully kitted. Another Chaos Pred. This time for Golanski. The Phobos being repaired, it is. And there's some worship for it. Level 3 Raptors doing some good work here. More scouts for Alex. Could do some repair support maybe. When we pushing, says Real Friends, we got some Bulgarins on the field. There's big slab shields and power mauls. Do they still have like Mark of Khorne CSM? They do. They'll be great against them. They can suppress them. And trade with them relatively well, I think. Although those guys are level 3. So I'm not exactly sure how that would go. I mean, they do have 2,400 hit points at level 1, these Bulgarins. Chaos Lord having a look. Takes out the turret before it's built. And maybe escapes. Yeah, I think it's alright. Got some Tzeentchian worship back there. A hidden Phobos. The tank from Golanski maybe trying to poke the VP. He's got some Terminators going through, look. And now a Plague Fist Plague Champion with Armor of Pestilence. More Loyalist Terminators for Real Friends this time. Push together, says Real Friends. 137 to 58. Orbital trucks in the back there. Loyalist Terminators took huge amounts of damage getting the cap, but they did get it. That's an awesome fight. Phobos doing lots of good damage to the Land Raider Redeemer. That Chaos tank as well. Another nuke dropped in by Kata. That's a Khorne nuke. They all function the same. Land Raider Redeemer falls. Is a good push by the Chaos fellas, I think. The Phobos is also going to go down. There's a point blank range Cyclone missile launcher hit, I think. Still going for now. Some worship. Oh no, it does go down. Great Unclean One now fighting that Dreadnought. And that's a level 4 Dreadnought. 105 to 55 at the end of all that. What is this? Some sneaky tacks. Some green crap over here. What was that? Oh, that's a Nurgle tank. Markov Nurgle tank. Stinky green Nurgle shots. 92 to 55. There's only a few heretics there. Can they get them off the cap? They can't. The cap is finished. These guys need to run. I don't know if Real Friends is paying attention over there. 2 to 1 for red. 1 to 1 now. Although Terminators take down that guy, they can go back and cap it. Great Unclean One doing a huge amount of work there. Soaking up damage. Forcing back the Dreadnought. And red team is sitting pretty on the mid again. GG, says Alex. Got no units again. 76 to 55. That first Land Raider Redeemer push was a bit too overzealous. As I think Real Friends is alluding to there. Rocket run. Triple cap for red. Have they done enough? I think they have. I mean, look at the rosters. Alex trying to get another Land Raider out. It's going to be too little too late. Got some Lightning Claw Terminators now for Tachyon. Baneblade is going to fall. Melter Raptors in there doing some stuff. What is this? Off-map? Off-map artillery. Decent shot. Don't think it wiped anything, but it killed some models. He dealt with those big vehicles quite well, didn't they, the red team? They focused them well. Aggressive use of the Phobos, I think, paid off. I think, in the grand scheme of things, trading your Phobos for a Redeemer is decent. Because the Redeemer's so amazing in a 3v3. There it is. Level 5 Techmarine down for Real Friends. Alex, level 9 and down. Did some great work with that melter gun. Level 7 Lord Commissar. Alive at the end. Trying to cap level 6 Plague Champion. Not sure how long he had the Plague Fist for. Level 10 Chaos Lord. Must have killed so many guardsmen with his Combi Flamer and stuff. And a level 5 Sorcerer. No war gear at the end. And there you have it, guys. Chaos victorious. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see ya next time.